I quit drinking alcohol, I lost all my friends in my life. When I was 20 years old, 21 years old, I decided to make a major change for my health because the people I was around, like at first it started off normal, right? I mean, like I was the average American, kid living in America, right? And people go to parties and meet girls and socialize and go to the bar and clubs or whatever. And I did all that. I did that. I did all that as a kid, you know, a kid when I was 21 and a little bit before. But yeah, and like when I decided, because like, well, let me start with this. I had a massive weight gain in high school, and especially getting out of college, and even just, I mean, throughout college, because I mean, the food courts, but the drinking, the empty calories, the shit beer, and like, it has no nutritional value. It was not helping me, and I'm just drinking this poison called alcohol, destroying my body. Because people don't realize alcohol. I mean, well, why do they put in cleaning products? Because it's good at killing cells. So everything alcohol touches in your mouth, in your throat, in your stomach, and all the way out, well, I mean, basically all your plumbing, it destroys everything and all your plumbing. And it goes through the blood brain barrier. This is why you get drunk, right? This is why it affects you so hard. So it's even destroying brain cells. And it blew my mind that people, I don't know, colleges almost promote we party and stuff. Like the party schools I went to, like, oh, I mean, I'll call OSU a party school totally. But OU and stuff in Athens, Ohio, like, it's legit promoted as that. It's like you're here for education, you're here to build your mind, but we're destroying your mind every single weekend. How does that make sense? It's counterproductive. This makes zero sense. Like alcohol and studies do not go well together. And you gotta understand what I'm saying in moderation, not how Americans drink or England or people in England and stuff, pub drinkers and stuff. Everyone's drinking and get blacked out. Like this is what everyone's doing. They're drinking to basically go unconscious, which is fucking awful, awful lifestyle, honestly. But like, I knew this was a poison. Doing my research in alcohol, I'm like, this is horrible. This is destroying societies. And I'm not saying to ban alcohol. I mean, we already tried to do that in America in the 1920s, and it basically just gave rise to the mafia and the black market. And people are just going to drink more if you get rid of it. It's very deep in our culture, so this is why it's so hard to go against it. And another problem, I mean, it wasn't just the weight gain, and I'm getting stupider. Honestly, I'm getting stupider. That's straight up what alcohol does when you drink in excess like that. Another thing too, I was having inflammation problems. Alcohol was affecting my autoimmune system, and I noticed when I would drink really shitty vodkas. Like I remember, what was it? Like I remember like Ciroc, yeah, and like yeah, embarrassing. I drank that, uh, and like Effin vodka and stuff. I don't know. A lot of vodkas that I drank, they would make me break out in hives. Like I would have bartenders all the time. I'm not giving you any. You look terrible, and that's embarrassing, right? You're at the bar. You're trying to talk to girls and stuff, and you're covered in hives. Like everyone's like, go to the hospital. But I was having an autoimmune reaction. Like my body was fighting against something because that's what that is. I mean, because that's not normal breakout hives. And obviously, alcohol is extremely inflammatory. It just burns you up. So like that's not good. It's like okay, like this is getting way too far. Then I just made a stand. I quit. I quit. I'm done. This sucks. I don't want to. I don't want another sip of alcohol in my life, just destroying my life. And from there, anyways, I had to quit it because I was going to become a professional fighter. I was going to become an athlete. You can't be drinking alcohol as an athlete. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts on that one, in my opinion. But yeah, like I wanted. I had to quit, but I didn't think I had to stop socializing. This is the weirdest part. I mean, I thought I made an amazing decision for myself. All my friends were saying they want to quit too. I'm like, come join me. Come with me. I can help you out. Like this is why I'm a trainer. This is why I'm a coach. I'm here to help everybody. I mean, I'm always trying to help people. I mean, like for free. I'm always trying to help people even if they don't want it. That's my flaw. I'll say that right now. But yeah, I'm trying to help all my friends out because they're having the same issues. But they just kept on drinking. They just kept on going deeper in their vices. And I would still go out. And then the craziest part, this is a side note, but when I quit alcohol, I realized, oh, I'm using alcohol as a crutch for my social skills. Because then I remember I was making more friends, I was talking to more people, I was learning actually how to have fun. I didn't know how to have fun. Like, um, as horrible as that is, at 20 years, like 21 years old, I didn't know how to have fun. It's just like, this is embarrassing. It's like, and staying away from alcohol taught me actually how to enjoy myself. And therefore, by enjoying myself, I attracted more people, especially women. My game went through the roof. I can actually speak to women. I actually had, I mean, first of all, I was more articulate because I wasn't under the influence. You know, I wasn't, I mean, I wasn't rude. I wasn't like, I mean, all the things that you are when you're drunk. But I can actually speak to a woman. And my game went through the roof. And I saw a lot, and come on, this is a combination of things. He quits alcohol, he's talking to more girls, he's making more friends, he's looking better. Yeah, your, fr- your friends don't like that. So, like, I couldn't believe it. Like, oh man, I was getting all these, my life was getting so much better when I quit. And obviously, my friends weren't having it either. They didn't care. You know, it was just all resentment and jealousy. But I'm telling you, join me. Just quit that stuff. You're going to save money. Like, I had this one friend actually, he was giving me shit because I was doing jujitsu. He's probably a little insecure, and you know, doesn't mean anything. I love jujitsu, don't get me wrong, but I love jiu-jitsu. Been doing it 10 plus years. But yeah, I was paying 150 bucks a month for a membership for jujitsu. Not bad at all. I mean, it's not even 300. 150 is a steal. And my friend was giving me shit. He's like, "Why do you do that? That gay shit? Why do you? That's not gonna help you, or that's not gonna help you in life." And then my friend gets the bar tab. It was 150 plus. I'm like, "You just spent 150 plus on poison, and you're giving me shit on alcohol? I mean, you're giving me shit on jujitsu? Get. I'm doing something that's helping my life, making me better." And they just weren't having it. A lot of people go to these places like bars. It's not because they want to be there. It's because that's the only place they can be. Like, it's just people just go there out of habit and routine, and they hate their lives. Like, everyone that goes to these places hate their lives. Like, I generally don't know many people that go to these places that actually enjoy themselves, right? And I'm saying I'm talking about the regulars and stuff. I mean, you think they would love it, right? They're there 24/7. Yeah, my friends were the type of friends that would drink Wednesday all the way to Sunday, right? I mean, sometimes I would go Thursday. To me, it was too much. Thursday to Saturday, oh, that's like, what am I doing? Wasting my life. But you can see I'm in a different mindset, as you can see. And yeah, like, I quit that, and then I actually saw who my friends were because I was sober. I actually saw who they were. They were resentful, they were sad, they're embarrassed of their lives, and they just kept on digging their hole deeper. And I was trying to save them, you know, complete the opposite, the crabs of a bucket. You know, I was trying to get them out of the bucket, if anything. But they just kept on digging their hole deeper and deeper. And I was so, oh my God, it's just, with the clarity I had, this is another thing. Sobriety is amazing. The clarity I had, and I actually saw who these people were. And I'm gonna get a little bit darker right here, but like, I realized how violent they were. I realized how aggressive they were. They would pick fights, and it was always someone smaller than them. It was always someone weaker than them. It was always someone that never deserved it. And whenever someone did come along that was bigger than them, they kind of ran off. But they were always starting fights. They were bullying people. And then that's when I realized my friends are horrible people. Like, they're like, you guys just have a bunch of liquid courage, because I would always spar. I would be legit fighting people, and like, I was doing full contact karate, basically kickboxing, like Wonder Boy, you know, Andrew Tate, you know, style. You know, if you got, you know, martial artists watching this know what I'm talking about. And I was doing jujitsu, and I was wrestling and stuff, and I just didn't want to spar anybody. I just got done with it. I tried to get my friends in martial arts, right, to help them. They didn't want the help. They weren't about it. They weren't there to improve their lives. You know, they wanted to go in a different direction. This is what I realized. And I'm helping people that don't want to be helped. And I could take this even further. I don't know how much I could say on YouTube about this, but I still want to express this because, like, you know, alcohol brings out the demons, and I mean, that's why they call it spirits, right? I really believe this is a gateway to demonic energies in a lot of ways, especially in excess, because you lose consciousness. You really lose yourself. You know, your brain's legit being damaged. You can't, you know, if we're talking about physically, like, you don't work properly. Yeah, I gotta word this carefully because this is YouTube. But I knew friends that absolutely the fighting was bad, and this was all happening at the same time. But this is the final straw. But a lot of my friends were absolutely taking advantage of women at bars, parties. I would say the women that we hung out with in particular, and that's the worst part about it because the majority of these things happen. I want to say like 80% of these crimes happen by the people you know. And I'm sorry if I'm being really vague. I hope you understand what I'm saying right now. But I actually seen this happen in action, and I did stop it. You know, I've actually seen these disgusting acts in person, and I intervened, and which I'm still proud of to this day. But all my friends are gaslighting me, like, "Oh, you're not getting some Emily. You're just mad because she doesn't like you." I'm like, "Bro, she can't speak English. She's just gibberish. She's just making noises. She can't walk straight. She's her friend. What are we doing? This is disgusting." Like, and I don't know if there's any return after. I don't know. I don't know how you redeem yourself after that. I think that just changes you as a person, but completely demonic, just satanic. You know, I'm just there's a line between good and evil. It's literally black and white, in my opinion, and especially in this case. And I guess you call that an opinion, but not for me. And then I just realized, okay, it's time for me to leave. Like I didn't know what to do. I gotta get away from these people. I'm getting nowhere in life. Like, and these people, they're hating me. Like they're growing resentment. Like they're gonna be my downfall if I stay around them. I need to get away from them. I can't help them. They're going in a different direction. You can make this is the biggest thing I've learned in training. Like I can't train. To be honest, I can't help anybody unless you want to be helped. This is the whole lesson. I've learned this lesson over and over again. Doesn't matter how bad the person's life is. I mean, like, they don't think it's bad. That's why they keep on doing it. If anything, people get offended by that. Like, hey, you need my training. Your life sucks. But you you can't basically you can't make a horse. You can't bring a horse to water and make him drink. This is basically the whole lesson here. And I just had to leave. And I never saw these people again. And the worst part about it is I knew none of these people were my friends. Well, I knew they weren't my friends because I decided to do a little experiment. Well, okay, if they're my friends, they're going to reach out to me, of course. And I decided not to reach out to anybody because I was always reaching out. I'm like, what's the spot? What's the move? What are we going to do? This and that. That's what I realized, especially reviewing my texts. And like, yeah, I actually do have proof for this. I was always reaching out. And I decided not to text anybody because I'm texting people 24/7. And then no one texted me, no one called me. It just ended as that. It's kind of the easiest way to get away from people, honestly. But it just doesn't make sense. It's like my social skills are getting stronger. I'm becoming a fighter. I'm becoming capable. I'm strong. I'm healthy. I'm strong of mind. You know, I could speak to people. I'm social. You know, I could dress well. I take care of myself. Like, they're just going in different places. I didn't realize how far ahead I was with the majority of 21-year-olds. You know, I thought I was behind. But yeah, and I realized, yeah, I'm actually surrounded by monsters, and I need to get away from them. I'm just weak people at the end of the day that chose the wrong path. And I hope, I mean, till this day, if you're watching this right now, I really hope that you're in a better place right now. I really hope you're not doing those things. I really hope not just you ask for forgiveness, but redemption, because you can't say sorry for these things. You don't do wrong in life, and then just get a slap on the wrist. Like, you need redemption. You need to do something. You need to make other people's lives better, especially like the women you guys have hurt. You you helped other women out. The relationships you guys have damaged. The men you've hurt. The men you've assaulted. Like, yeah, it's getting really serious. And I'm telling you guys, like, this has been my experience with alcohol, and I'm telling you guys to do the same. I mean, I think Gen Z is understanding this. I can't believe how ahead of the game I was. I mean, I guess I'm still Gen Z. I turned 30 6 months ago. I was born in '95, an older Gen Z, but I was so ahead of the game. Like, these kids these days are so smart. Like, I really hope majority of you guys are watching this. Well, duh. Like, I know this, but I learned this. Yeah, I was learning these lessons from 2014 to 2017. But basically, what I'm trying to say, you're the average of the 5 people around you. Get away from these people. Go to better people. And this was the beauty of the internet. You can actually find people that are just like you. You know, this is why like coaching is amazing, and this is what I'm offering, because I want to be one of those people in your life. I want to be one of those because I've gone through so many struggles, and I'm just telling you one of my struggles that I went through, but that just 10x my life. It was just so easy. Just get rid of the alcohol, get rid of the people around you, and you're gonna go, you're gonna skyrocket through life. So if you're interested, send me a message. You know, send me a message. Follow me on Instagram. Send me a message. Tell me your story. Talk to me. I want to talk to you guys. I'll get back to you in the next 24 hours. I'm always looking at my messages. I'm always talking to people online. Tell me your story and see if I can help you out. Or even book a call or whatever. Whatever you want. I'm just trying to help as many people as possible, because people don't need to go through what I did. You know, like you can, that's what a coach is. That's what a mentor is, to instruct you, to get you past all this bullshit, because it took me too long. It took me literally from 2013 to 2017 to learn these lessons. You don't need that. You don't need that. I mean, I hope this YouTube video is enough, right? But like, you don't need that. This is why you need someone farther in your life, older than you, like more experienced than you in life, to get through this, because this is a huge part of your journey. Because a lot of people can't lose weight out here. A lot of people have a lot of, you know, bad things with their health. They're damaging their lifestyle. I mean, just their life and how it goes on in general. Like, I want to help people as much as I can. So if you're interested working with me, you know where to hit me up in the links below. So give me a like, a share. Yeah, I gotta finish up this video. Give me a like, a share, subscribe, and you'll see me in the next one. I hope I speak to you guys in the future. Thank you. Bye.